Life is too short. Just go for it. What have you got to lose? You're living on an island with 0 to 20% tax, lots of money, big name firm. What could you want? So one of the defining features of the offshore market is the fact that there are favorable tax rates and also higher than average compensation compared to other legal centers. So tax, depending on the region, can be between 0 and 20%, and base pay compared to a similar or a big firm in Australia or the UK or Ireland or Scotland can be higher. And so when you combine those two, it can lead to significantly higher compensation. And so it's one of the features to consider it. There's a significant amount of investment going into the offshore space, particularly in Dubai, or the Middle East rather, where you have lots of firms opening up new offices. What that means for an associate is that you have access to really complex quality work, and you also potentially have the opportunity to get involved in establishing and growing a law firm that is established in other parts of the world, but is growing their office in the same region. And that's a unique and interesting opportunity. One of the main features of the offshore space is the attitudes around work-life balance and hours. You'll usually find, depending on which part of the offshore market you're wanting to work in, that the attitudes around hours and expectations are softer than they are in other major legal centers. Of course, if you're working for a top firm in the Middle East or Singapore, the hours can be incredibly high, but usually you have access to better hours, much nicer weather, a bit more sunshine. And if you're an outdoorsy person, it can be really great. And so all those factors put together mean that you can have significantly better work-life balance. Another feature of the offshore space is the fact that there are large numbers of expats that work in these regions. And so if you are relocating to another country, having a network of people that are from where you're from, that have gone through what you're about to, can be really helpful in establishing yourself, not just in your life, but also in the working environment. And so each of these centers have small enough legal communities that it's easy to find your tribe, so to speak. It's easy to find help. Whereas in a big legal center like London, although there are lots of people that are from other parts of the world, because the market is so big, people can find it difficult to network. And so it's definitely another reason to consider the market, because the value of having a network to plug into already is immeasurable.